Yeah, man, what's going on, man? Say they Sevens and Nacho, man. We here to pretty much give our insight on this academics, sexual assault allegations, some real serious allegations against your boy, man. So what we gonna do is we gonna hear from multiple sides, and we gonna let the YouTube viewers be the judge of what's going on, because this is really, really, really serious. You know, first I want to say this: we don't condone rape at all. Rape, rape, it's not straight. You know, no means no. Um, we also don't condone tearing down another black man on this channel. So what we gonna do is let the people decide. The channel's called Make It Make Sense. So that's what we gonna try to do. We gonna try to make everything make sense, and y'all decide. You know what y'all think.
Round one, fight.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years.
Wow.
You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too.
So where are we at? This.
So what I'm getting from that right there, what she's saying is, you try to save yourself after his homies did what they did to her, whether it was a train or non-consensual sex, sexual assault. Saying he tried to save himself. I'm gonna let the video. We're gonna go in the video because I got some stuff to say.
Is the young woman in question? Okay, beautiful. She could be your sister. She could be your cousin. She could be your aunt. She could be your high school girlfriend. She looked young, right? She could be your high school girlfriend. She could be your high school best friend. Again, she is just a beautiful young lady. She looks very sweet. Do I know her? No, but she looks like she is just living her life trying to get through. There's nothing funny with OnlyFans. And please don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with OnlyFans. Get it how you live it as long as you're respected. But I'm saying there's nothing on her that usually they try to throw up in a woman's face. OnlyFans, you're into the fast life. You're chasing rappers. You're just, no. She works a job. She does this. She does that. As far as we know, ACT was not financially supporting her. I know it gets down into the original sin. Why the F are you messing with ACT? But you know what I will say? You know how men always say, you need to choose better. And women, y'all need to choose better. Well, this is one way women choose better. Because when you get the voice out on what people are saying about people, it lets other people make informed decisions. Now, the next girl that might date something might pause, right? They might pause and be like, I mean, you said you got friends over your house. What? So anyway, right? Let's get into this lawsuit, shall we? Okay, so let me just start reading from the page because I'm not flipping through every page. This is stupid. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the factual background. Are y'all ready? Finally, after 51 minutes, we're going to get into the court documents. I might have to do a part 2, but y'all know how these lives go. Just bear with me. Let me cook. F with me. According to Mrs. Abashi, she met Akademiks online via social media on or about 2021. So this is around the time of was it the panorama or was it just ending? That whole time era is just blurry to me, right? The world literally cracked open. She began casually dating him and he periodically invited her to his New Jersey home. Now, ACT said this was his girl. So at the time, she lived in PA. She did not have transportation. I assume that means that's a car. So Akademiks would send her a car, such as Uber, Lyft, to pick her up from Pennsylvania and bring her to New Jersey. Now, on July 16th, ACT contacted her and invited her to visit him at his house in New Jersey. She did not suspect any ill intentions, even, hold on. She did not suspect any ill intentions, even though it had been almost a year since they last saw each other. She was accustomed to visiting Akademiks, and Akademiks sent a car service to PA to pick her up. Now, this is at least, what, 1 hour, 2 hour Uber? Okay.
I mean, this the funny part in the shit. You don't see the broad in over a year. Over a year. She ain't been to your house. As soon as she come through, this shit happen. That's funny on both parts. That's funny on both parts. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep that shit a buck. It's more funny on act part. Over a year, she ain't been over here. You know, you invite her over, bam, this happened. Let's keep going though, man.
Unbeknownst to her, Ack had an ulterior motive when he invited her to his home on July 16th. Before her arrival, Ack had notified his friends, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, that a woman would be coming over and that she was on a different type of vibes. She vaguely remembers, according to her, she very vaguely remembers Slime, the hot tub on, as her actions and gestures made it appear that they were heading out. So these mofos were like, yo, like, he gonna be down in a second. You think that this person works for him or somebody official, so you're not gonna get rude or ignorant with somebody's employee, let alone their manager. And they're like, yo, like, but we're gonna make you comfortable. Yo, do you want to like use the hot tub or the pool? And she was like, yeah, that sounds good. Because the power had come on. She always used the pool and the hot tub when she was waiting for Act. And again, she thought these mofos were leaving. Okay. She got into the hot tub by herself. Shortly after, Khalif appeared from inside of the house and proceeded to join her in the hot tub. Shortly after that, Slime appeared with a bottle of alcohol and began forcing her to take shots of alcohol. Where the F was Act?
This is the thing. So at this time, she's not drunk. She's not to the point where she's unresponsive and stuff like that. One, can't nobody force you to take no shots. Can't nobody force you to take anything. You don't take it. And if the person got some consequences for you, you suffer the consequences. But you can clearly, no, thank you. I'm cool. No. You can say that though. But that part right there is a little funny. Because at this time, you're not drunk. They haven't slipped nothing in your drink yet at this time. So you can clearly say no. It's the word force is it's a little funny right now.
And if you got cameras everywhere, this should be on camera because that's what you were bragging. So if you do have it on camera, it should be very easy to show your evidence to prove that none of this happened, right? Anyway, she vaguely remembers, according to her, she very vaguely remembers Slime nervously pacing around the pool area. Eventually, she recalls beginning to feel super, super strange. It wasn't simply a feeling of intoxication because she had only had, half of a first drink and a few sips of a new drink that Khalif had provided her. Yeah, that's right, when he was coming into the hot tub. She began feeling extremely hot, as if her body was on fire. She felt like lightheaded. She felt dizzy. Now, when Slime noticed this, he asked her if she was lit and then returned to the kitchen. When he came back, he had even more alcohol, which they insisted that she drink. They even went so far as to pour the alcohol onto her mouth with force. She tried to pull away, but she recalls Khalif because
baby girl, dramatics, it's not helping nothing. It's really not helping nothing. Like I said, no, you don't want to drink the shit, close your mouth. You starting to feel uncomfortable, make a scene. And I'm not justifying the actions of these niggas, but you know, any lady that's watching this, any lady that might go through this situation, have been through it, it's things you can do to get out of these situations. Every female just can't be the, oh, I was helpless and I was dumb. This is before you was at the point where you felt drugged. That's the part I'm speaking of. You could say no. You can do that. It's okay to say no. I'm all right. I'm cool. Make a scene. Scream fire. Help. Kick. Scratch. Something. Every situation, we looking at a pattern of every situation, every female that's going after this money with these lawsuits and all that, say the same thing. Oh, I couldn't. I was scared. I couldn't do this. I don't know why I did not. It was just a moment. Like, no, you sometimes you gotta really defend yourself. You know? Let's keep going though.
Becoming very handsy, and he was aggressively making blankual advances toward her, which she kept saying, rejecting, like, stop, stop, stop. But don't forget, she felt lightheaded. She felt hot. She didn't know what was going on, but she knew something was wrong. Upon information and belief, Slime was on the sidelines watching while all of this was happening. According to the young lady, Khalif would not take no for an answer, and he began groping her. He eventually picked her up and tossed her into the pool adjacent to the hot tub. According to the young lady, she was so disoriented, right? She was having trouble breathing, and she struggled to get out of the pool because she felt like she was drowning. As she attempted to crawl out the pool while still she was disoriented and she was struggling to breathe, Khalif attacked her. He forcibly picked her up from her underwear, opened, oh my God, he opened her legs and he began penetrating her. She didn't consent. In fact, due to the alcohol and whatever substances was placed in the alcohol, she was not in the right mindset to consent to any of the acts that had been performed by Khalif.
First and foremost, and I will tell you, I'm for because I am a public figure and because I know optically and PR wise how to deal with, I think, these situations. I'm gonna go against my very high priced attorney's advice today, but still not gonna say much. So for the people who are like, "Yo, is that gonna talk about?" I will address some things. Um, and I'll address the things that really listen. I guess there's going to be a case. If there's going to be a case, let there be a case. And to be fair, this is a civil situation. Okay, it's kind of funny. I see all the blogs running this. They're acting as if it's something new. I spoke on this in December. I
Mind you, he just said it's a civil case. It's a civil case. Keep that in mind. It's a civil case.
also spoke on the fact that everything is transparent. I'm not even hiding and ducking from a situation or ducking from the narrative that happened. I pretty much told everything. And also, I told the truth. Hey, the police came, they looked, we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, Act, you good. And this is not just word of mouth. This is, you're officially cleared. We could not bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable. But also,
All right. To that being said, let's go back to the beginning of the video. Old girl said act. They did a rape kit. She's insinuating they found his DNA on her. The man right here says he's been cleared of any wrongdoing. I see baby girl, what's her name? Tisa. She said in a video, but I didn't add that in this video. But she said, "Oh, everybody's trying to act like he's been cleared by the feds." See, this, language and words. It's what fucked people up. The feds wouldn't get involved in this, so of course he wasn't cleared by the feds. This is local law enforcement business. So if the man is sitting here saying local law enforcement cleared of any wrongdoing, and like I just said, keep in mind this is a civil case. And we haven't saw Akademiks or heard or we've been watching them every day. So he haven't been to jail over this. So let's eliminate the criminal part of it. So saying Akademiks is accused of sexual assault, that's weak. That's very weak right now. If the man is saying the police came and cleared me of any wrongdoing. But let me continue though.
Anybody else in the situation was also cleared. But such is the case that there's many different things going on in the world. So my only comment should really be, but I'm going to go a little bit further, even though I shouldn't, but I'm going to do it. My only comment should really be, whatever this is will be handled in court. Just know that according to the law and according to the police and according to all sanctioning, governing authorities, Akademiks is an innocent man who has not ever been charged with anything of the sort that has to do with any deviancy or anything like that. Has never been charged, will never be charged. That's a fact. But this is a civil situation brewing. This is a shakedown. This is a money tree situation. With me addressing this, and I've seen a bunch of people, the timing is very important, chat. The timing for this is all important. And that's what I want to speak about. I'm not going to go against what my lawyer said because there's so much information. I've given way more information before when I just sat and just talked about shit. Once now we're officially engaged, now I have to let the lawyers do the talking. I've done enough talking. So please don't take, I'm not skirting around nothing. I talked already, okay? And to keep it real, they're trying to use me talking already against me to try to get some, what the type of time it is. So I can't say much on that angle. Let's just analyze facts. Is Akademiks under a criminal investigation? Absolutely not. Is Akademiks at risk of being arrested for a first-degree felony or any felony, misdemeanor, otherwise? Absolutely not. Is this something where an individual felt, let me not say that because I don't want to go into, I don't want to say anything that could help a case for anybody else. So I only got to keep it to me. I can only speak to me, right? Because now people are playing the same game. What's important to know is that if you are a friend of mine, you're an ally of mine, you're a fan of mine, I give you my word, I give you my promise. I've been transparent to y'all before about this whole situation. This is not something that I was involved in with some criminal shit. However, this is something that unfortunately, and this is the point I have to tell my audience, we have bubbled up to the point that I'm just not the YouTube streamer no more. I'm just not the guy who make YouTube videos. They've now regarded me as like these #1 media hip hop guy. And such with the case, it comes with a lot of perks. I will not lie. I mean, in the last couple weeks with the Kendrick and Drake shit going on, trust me, Big Act likes to eat, but Act been eating, okay? But with that, even, okay, this is the #1 guy. You see me on TMZ Live. Piers Morgan wanted to holla at me. We just fucking did Flagrant. We did Full Send. I'm about to do Impulsive. Like, shit's happening.
All right,
people,
man.
there's a lot of eyes on me. But what that means for other people is other things. And this is the only thing I could explain to y'all. If y'all looking for details of the case, I've spoken about it once. I can't speak about it again. I just can't. Like, my lawyers is going to be like, my nigga, why the fuck are you paying us mad money to just, like, fuck this shit up for us? So I can't speak about certain shit. There's videos out there of me speaking before, just truthfully and off the cuff. Also, here's the thing. The things that fall in my favor happens to be the truth, video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this all reviewed and said, oh, we don't have enough to even go forward with this. That's just the facts.
So with that being said, I think he himself has been cleared of sexual assault. Like, let's make it make sense. If what this man is saying is true, police, DA, that's what happens. The police get what they get a call. Bam. They decide. They forward it over to the DA. The DA decides if they want to file charges. That's how that worked. It was never no charges filed on Akademiks for sexual assault. On a civil matter. Now, civil liability to it, that's something different. So let's get into it.
Other than that, to kind of go through minute details, I would love to. You know me, I got a big mouth. I love talking, but unless I'm just an idiot who just likes wasting money, because I'm not a dummy. I can't go against what my lawyer's saying. Now, let me tell you what's going on, and the important part that I wanted to address. And this is for only the people who have been rocking with me and probably saying, this is kind of ironic. We're talking about Drake and maybe Drake with some shit like that, and you just covered Diddy and some shit like that. Now your name is getting brought up. What's up? This is what I will say, and I hope y'all pay attention. For everybody, and including blogs, all these other media outlets, Washington Post, I seen you. All y'all who sent, what's the comment? I have zero comment beyond what I've said before that you can use on record. I have to just go by my lawyers. Again, if I tell y'all I've been criminally clear, y'all gonna be like, well, that doesn't mean anything. All right, whatever, fuck it. So I have nothing to say to y'all. You know what I mean? At this point, it will be determined in court, and I'm very confident. Let me tell you the timeline that's led us to here. I wanted to even bring this up because I'm a nigga really at this juncture for this story I'm about to tell you, I'm a victim. Nobody knows this story, and I got my assistant sitting over there. She don't know the story. This is facts. But I paid so much and I lost so much, and I was the victim of this, that when I seen a bitch who's supposed to be with me trying to hold shit against me that got nothing to do with me, bro, I've been looking at her different from a while ago. Like, yo, bro, like, are you serious? So let me tell y'all what it is. Shorty really thinks that I care that much, or I am so scared of her telling y'all this. Here's what she's gonna tell y'all, or here's what she thinks is the thing. September of last year, okay? September of last year? They put everybody in cuffs. I'm in cuffs. Even my mama is in cuffs. We're all sitting there. What's going on? I'm still wondering, what's going on? I'm like, yo, what's up with y'all? Like, what's good? Nobody tells me nothing. Anyway, they asked me if I want to go down to the station. I'm like, I really have no idea what's going on. I do go down to the station. Bro, I go down to the station and I get kind of really what they're doing. Okay? So I'm going to make a long story short, but this is the reason why my house got raided. And this is going to be a lesson to all y'all. If y'all watch me and y'all watch me talk about all these stories, I've been trying to give y'all these insights without telling y'all that I've been through some shit. They raided my house because, so there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was sexually assaulted. Not by me, by other people. So now I'm sitting there. This is the morning. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? I know my backyard. Something ain't right. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me type shit. But I'm sleeping, and I'm sleep from 9 p.m. since I got in the crib, and they don't wake me up till 4 a.m. That's how many hours? 7 hours. Okay. Anyway, remember when she told me the night before, I'm believing it. But but in the morning, I'm looking around when I'm letting Pluto. I'm like, something don't sound right. I go on my camera. I go to my DVR. I'm looking what's going on. Gang, this is facts, and I'm not trying to make her look crazy, and I'm not trying to put her in no type of weird position. This is just reality, brother. This is a girl who I've been dealing with for like 2 years on and off. We were not steadily, like we were like, hang out, not really hang out, not really hang out. That type of shit. You feel me? Bet. From that moment, she started like, because the denial shifted and she kept like trying to like pivot on the denial to, send me the video. I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she was like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video if you getting fucked? Cool. She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it a being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her.
All right. So that's Act right there, pretty much giving his side of the story. As he say, he was the first person to bring this story to light. And we're just gonna read what the victim said on the Shade Room. I'm confident that justice will prevail and the veil will be removed so no other woman will have to endure what I did. Okay. Then right here, this is the lawyer. Litigation is always the last resort. After several unsuccessful attempts to privately resolve this case, Ms. Abashi was left no choice other than to file. Mr. Allen's hubris will be his downfall. Now, if you look right here on Act Post, it says MA lawyer here. So that's what Massachusetts lawyer here. This is clearly a false accusation, defamation, and a bad attempt of a money grab. Biggest sign is her saying, quote unquote, litigation is the last resort, which is pretty laughable. In the cases where the victim is telling the truth, 99% of the time, it's the first thing they do. Another big sign is that she dated him and this incident happened a year later. Ask yourself, who would do this when the victim would simply consent to it? I would bet my house and everything I own on this ending with her being charged for defamation. That's crazy. So the lawyer is saying litigation is the last resort. The Instagram lawyer, don't know if he's really a lawyer. I don't know. But it's saying, hey, this is a big sign that she's on some BS. Let's continue with the video though.
At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not remember they woke me up that night. Yo, let us out. Let us out the crib or lock the crib. They did not tell me they fucked the bitch that came for me. They never told me that. You know when that conversation happened, Shorty now says to me, yo, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Like, I really don't believe I would. From that moment, she started like, because the denial shifted and she kept like,
I don't know what happened on his Instagram post videos, but it kept skipping and I didn't feel like editing to get everything lined up. So y'all just gotta kind of take what y'all get and let's make out what he's saying the best way we can.
Trying to like pivot on the denial to, send me the video. I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she was like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video if you getting fucked? Cool. She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, By the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her.
Round 2. Fight.
Evidence.
You guys, right here.
So this is I guess the photos that the victim provided, in a lawsuit. Um, it's not looking. I mean, excuse me, it's not looking good. Shit right there look like some staph infection type shit. I don't know, but it's not looking good at all. You know, just a whole lot of explaining need to be done.
I know this doesn't do it justice because it's not in 4K. She has scrapes all down her spine and bruises all over her body. You can say maybe on a certain place it was word burn or whatever, but on concrete. But what person, if anybody's ever had injury to their spine, what person is going to sit there and let you drag them back and forth, not even on concrete, but on pool steps, while they're laying lifeless? Anyway, let's move on. They raided my house because, there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was sexually assaulted, not by me, by other people.
Back to the beginning. Victim says it was a rape kit done on her. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to get up in the comments. Let me know. Maybe it's something I'm missing. Maybe I'm being slow. But if the rape kit came back, okay, they come, inquire about the situation, they clear him of any wrongdoing. At what time did she get the rape kit? At what time did she get the rape kit? If it was any time after, do they double back? And if they do find his DNA, if they do find she was raped and they find his DNA in her, do they arrest him for sexual assault? Let me know. If they did find his DNA in her, it just only makes sense to arrest a man for rape. Come on. Let's make it all make sense.
But it happened in my house.
Now,
The cops have said, peace.
Now this is the thing. If I go up at Home Depot right now and I get to busting my ass and falling all over and paint buckets get to falling on me and shit like that, and it happened at Home Depot, then I can sue them. You feel me? So this were the words. He says she claimed she was sexually assaulted. He has the footage where he says she's having sex with his friends. It's no lawsuit. He was over there fucking around. Now, on the other foot, if she comes to your house, even if you didn't rape her, she comes to your house and she gets sexually assaulted. I think somewhere you're liable. I think that's the same thing as me going into Home Depot, falling all over the paint and shit, and that 5-gallon, all over in there. I'm just saying though, let's make it make sense. I'm just saying, let's make it make sense.
No crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this. Okay. My lawyers have been ready.
Let me rewind this a little bit.
The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this.
That's what I don't understand. She said they did a rape kit on her. If they did a rape kit on her and his DNA was not found in her, that makes sense for him to be cleared criminally. It just makes sense. Why are we dealing with a lawsuit? Why are we dealing with a lawsuit at this point? Defamation. See, she threw it in the beginning saying you were on top of me too, and that's where the shit gets hella tricky by saying he was on top of you too, because then that can become defamation on her behalf. If the man has cameras and everything all around his house and nothing supports your claims, now you're charged with defamation. Not charged, but you face litigation.
Okay. My lawyers have been ready for a possible lawsuit. We get it. We're in the time of the shakedown.
Round 3. Fight!
The attorney.
Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer? Who y'all think that lawyer is? Could it be a lawyer that I've covered? Maybe with like about 3-4 Diddy cases? Maybe with the T.I. case? Could it be a lawyer that not so long ago I did a stream putting up on the screen saying that lawyer might be out here trying to shake people down for money? Could it be that lawyer that's representing in this case? I'm asking a question. Could it be that lawyer? I don't even want to open the article, but could it be that lawyer? Could it be that lawyer? Could it be, chat, that lawyer, if he was supposedly representing some individual that had whatever claims about me, could it be that I said, and this was public 6 months ago, and that lawyer did not file a lawsuit until yesterday? Let me tell you why. That lawyer, could it be, let me say, because now I got to be very careful. Could it be, is it possible that that person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest nigga covering the Diddy stuff? Who would that be? So when I was doing, and I'm doing just regular journalism, and I'm not looking into it like that, but it's doing, allegedly, his bidding. So you claim you had a case against me for 6 months, never filed it. I'm covering another case that you also represent, so you hold off. You're like, let me not piss Ak off. Ak over here is pushing the Diddy train. He's making the wheels go in motion. Good. Okay. Could it be that after I did a stream, because I'm not paid by anybody, I don't hate Diddy, I don't have an agenda. My own agenda is to entertain fans, but to provide the truth as best as I can. About a month ago, could it be that Akademiks, while covering all these cases, finally said, this shit don't sound too right. Maybe this nigga is capping. Maybe he's just making shit up because he's seen some other nigga or another person do a settlement with Diddy. I started looking into many things. What did I start looking into? History's there to be seen, people. I start looking into the lawyer.
Remember when DJ Axe was going in on Little Rod's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn? Like dogging him. And I was like, I mean, all right, when Axe go in on someone, he like the dog. Isn't it funny? Tyrone A. Blackburn is the same lawyer representing this woman. Isn't it funny that Act had at least 2 to 3 months notice, maybe even more, that this young lady was going to take this public if she did not get a settlement to her liking? As a matter of fact, people are saying Act knew about this lawsuit. So if that's the case, and you knew that this woman was suing you for defamation and SA, and you knew the lawyer that was contacting you or your lawyer was Tyrone Blackburn, the same lawyer that was suing Little Rod, then isn't that funny? I find it funny, not funny, haha, but funny, interesting that this is the same lawyer that act out the blue was just dogging. He's not credible. He's not this. He's not that. Now listen, Axe entitled to his opinion, but it's just so funny. Maybe you wanted us to think something about the lawyer because you knew something was coming down the way by the twitching of your thumbs. Something wicked this way comes, and you needed to level out the playing field. Okay, fine.
Could it be that after I've covered Diddy's situation for 3 months, and on like the 4th month, I said, maybe this one guy who's saying this shit about Diddy is capping? Because look at his lawyer. Actually, let's look into the lawyer. Could it be that immediately the day after that, that lawyer allegedly reached out to some people of mine saying, if Ack continues to doubt what we are purporting against Diddy, remember, we could file a lawsuit on him too. Could that be? I'm just asking a question. I won't name no names. I'm asking a question. Could this be true? Could it be that the exact next day I get hit up by a private investigator that works for Diddy, alleging that maybe the same things has happened in 5 other instances? Could it be? Okay. Well, here's the thing. That case went dry. It went cold. We're now talking about Kendrick and Drake. Could it be that Akademiks is also now the main media source in between the 2 biggest rappers going at it?
Now, right here, we got an article from Baller Alert. I don't know how credible they are, but it says DJ Akademiks recently took to his investigative skills on YouTube Live, unraveling the complex narrative behind lawyer Tyrone Blackburn's lawsuit against some of the biggest names in the biz. In a recent episode that got everyone buzzing, DJ Akademiks dropped some major insights into the world of celebrity lawsuits. And y'all, it's a story that reads like a Hollywood script. The twist began when Little Rod reached out for DJ Akademiks' number. Not even half an hour later, someone claiming to be Christian Combs' bodyguard hit Ack up with a track, alleging it featured Christian Combs spitting bars over a Cassie song. Talk about a plot twist, right? But it was this bizarre phone call that sent DJ Akademiks down a rabbit hole, leading to the spotlight being thrown on a lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, known for his salacious lawsuits against celebs. Akademiks didn't hold back, shedding light on Blackburn's history of suing high-profile names like Diddy, Nicki Minaj, and T.I. and Tiny. According to Akademiks, Blackburn's MO seems less about justice and more about what looks like a shakedown, aiming to squeeze out settlements from these stars. Let's break it down. Diddy's yacht drama. Blackburn represents a woman claiming she was sexually assaulted on Diddy's yacht. Yet something's off, as Akademiks point out the lack of federal investigation despite the alleged victim's willingness to cooperate. Christian Combs' accusation. Another lawsuit thrown at Diddy's son, Christian Combs, over an alleged assault on the yacht. Akademiks notes that Little Rod was also present that night. Tiffany Haddish skit gone wrong. Akademiks brought to light a clip from the Jason Lee show, where Jason Lee put Blackburn on a hot seat. The focus, his involvement in the lawsuit, and accused Tiffany Haddish of participating in the child sex abuse kit. Akademiks showcased Jason Lee's screenshot of chats and even played a call from Blackburn himself, laying bare accusations of Blackburn employing what Akademiks describes as extortion tactics for a financial payoff. Nicki Minaj's husband under fire. Kenneth Petty faced a lawsuit for alleged sexual assault, with Blackburn allegedly trying to leverage media pressure against Nicki Minaj to settle. Nicki Minaj's lawyer labeled the attorney's conduct as disgraceful and beyond shocking, pushing for sanctions. Minaj, alongside her legal team, argues that Tyrone Blackburn deserves significant repercussions. They're advocating for him to face financial penalties and a referral to the federal courts of attorney disciplinary committee. Their argument hinges on the claim that Blackburn has been engaged in frivolous and extortionate legal actions against Minaj, which they describe as utterly deplorable. So, from what Ak is saying, this lawyer is on some bullshit. He's going through the industry, lining himself up with these people who, come in, proximity to these celebrities, and they going after the bag. Settle. Settle. We don't want to take none to trial. Settle. Settle, settle, settle. Let's go.
Could it be?
Could it be?
Could it be that based on some of even the allegations being tossed around between two rappers, the Riddler and all these other things, that people are thinking there's sexually deviant things at play, that it made sense to now officially file after 6 months or 5 and whatever months, it made sense to file just yesterday? And then send it to the media outlets to purport like it's a new case. Oh, also, could it be? Could it be? Could it be that before that person reached out to me, which, by the way, my lawyer has all correspondence. I don't read emails, so if y'all niggas send me anything about legalities, that's my lawyer. You're not even talking to me. Could it be before the person said, hey, you're talking shit about my Diddy case, I could file a case on you? Okay. Could it be before that case, there was correspondence trying to get a settlement? Could it be a particular familiar trend? Let's shake him down for the money. Could it be that Akademiks told his own lawyers, I'm not giving a motherfucker shit? Could it be? I already brought the shit to the public. Why the fuck would I settle now? What do I look like, Diddy?
There go DJ Akademiks, y'all. That's Ak defending himself. Now let's get to the video that. I'm gonna have to skip a little bit. Skip a little. Look. Okay, a little bit.
While we all kind of figure out, and we're getting to it slowly. Let's do the math one more time. I'm gonna keep y'all up with me. The feds have came in. We're not saying Diddy's innocent, but of everybody they've talked to, the one person that tried to give the most info, they don't seem to have an interest in talking to. Why? Either maybe he's already working with them, or maybe he's capping. The lawyer for that guy, by the way, Cassie's lawyer has not represented anyone else. Actually, I could be wrong on that. I think Cassie's lawyer may have represented that 17-year-old. We'll double check. Regardless, Cassie's lawyer isn't going around in the culture trying to find possible victims of Diddy and Diddy's family or anybody who has ties to Diddy. Seems like one person is. Anyway, This is so let me explain how this happened, right? They said, according to Billboard, Judge Denise Cote, who oversaw or who's overseen another lawsuit that he's involved in, right, said that a reasonable inference from Blackburn's pattern of behavior is that he improperly files cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle quickly. Okay? The Lil Rod lawsuit coming, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
I'm not gonna go through that whole video because that was not supposed to be in the video. But look, get in the comments and let me know what y'all think from what we gathered here. I just gathered bits and pieces. This is not over. I'm not saying the Akademiks is guilty. I'm not saying that he's innocent. You know, all I'm trying to do is make everything make sense. From what I got so far, we just gotta wait and see everything to unfold. But y'all can get in the comments, give me what y'all feel about it. You know, get y'all insight on everything, man. It's your boy 887 Natural Balance Child West Term, baby BC De Niro. Oh, a nigga, what? He ain't getting zero, man. I'm gone. Yeah.